That's that money talk. That's that money talk. Got a lot of fans, a lot of haters, we just let them talk. Cause them never phases to the paper. What you talking about? The earth will really shake it with this craters that we throwing out, yeah.
So no, you got Titty Freedom Homes. Block his number, you need me. I will epic kill him, I promise.
What is up, you guys? It's your boy T-Rex back with another video, and today we are talking about the Vikings versus the 49ers. So if you're down with that, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications. You know that, keep that night game strong. Comment and show if that right, you know. Let's get right into it. So, who is going to win this game? The Vikings or the 49ers? Okay, and that is the big question. Both these teams are built pretty much the same, okay? They're both have really good defenses, both have really good run games, and there are some questions with their quarterback plays on both sides. So they're both built pretty much the same, all right? And I feel like this game is going to come down to a few factors, all right? Two or three, okay? And the first factor is going to be who's going to have the most success running the ball. Because like I said, they both have good rushing games, all right? Obviously, Minnesota Vikings with Dalvin Cook, who's having a great year. And then the 49ers, who, they're rotating between Matt Breida, Tevin Coleman, and Raheem Mostert, who he's been getting most of the carries as of late. But, whoever's having the better day, that's who they're going to give the ball to. All right, so who's going to have the better day rushing? And I feel like the 49ers are going to struggle to stop Dalvin Cook, all right? Dalvin Cook is a beast. He is a monster. And I feel like the 49ers, they're going to have a real tough time stopping Dalvin Cook. And also, who's going to be the better quarterback? Who's going to win that quarterback battle between Jimmy G and Kirk Cousins? And, the narrative around Kirk Cousins is he can't play in big moments. But in the big moments that he's had, he's came to play. He has came to play, all right? And, example is last week. Last week, Kirk Cousins outplayed Drew Brees. Yes, he outplayed Drew Brees. And, that's props to him. That's props to him because nobody thought he could do that. All right? Nobody thought he could do that. Especially late in the game and in overtime. He threw that deep pass to Adam Thielen. And it set him up to score for him to throw that fade pass to Kyle Rudolph to end the game. So, he played very well last week. And I feel like if the Vikings can get that play out of Kirk Cousins this week, there's a no-brainer that they will win this game, all right? If they can get the same kind of play they got out of Kirk Cousins last week, they will win this game. And I feel like an X factor is, the receiver spot. Last week, Adam Thielen had a day, all right? He was eating up Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore was having problems. He was having issues, all right? And, Stephon Diggs didn't do anything, but, Adam Thielen made up for it. And, we saw Stephon Diggs. He was kind of frustrated on the sideline. And really in a playoff game, you don't need that, especially when your quarterback, with your quarterback. You don't need to put more pressure on your quarterback to get you the ball because, what they were doing worked. Just, keep doing your job, keep getting open, and your quarterback will find you. He'll find you. So, first off, Stephon Diggs, you can't complain. Don't complain. Just keep doing your job. Don't put any more pressure on Kirk Cousins than he needs, all right? And I feel like it's going to be a big day for Stephon Diggs because Richard Sherman, he's going to be probably most likely guarding Adam Thielen. And I feel like Adam Thielen will, that's going to be a good battle. I feel like they're both going to have their moments, Adam Thielen and Richard Sherman. But I feel like Stephon Diggs has to step up. He has to have one of those days that Adam Thielen had last week. So it's going to be his time to shine in this playoff game. So we're going to see that from him. And then on the other side of the ball, you got Jimmy G and, that offense and their rising stars in Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel, he's gonna have to have a big day as well. Xavier Rhodes is guarding him. He's gonna have a tough time. But that rookie, he's an up and coming rookie, and I feel like he's gonna have his moments as well. Xavier Rhodes, he's known for giving up some plays, and he did that last week, and he's been doing that a lot this season. He hasn't had his best season this year. But George Kittle is on that other side, and he's a monster. Okay. Just a safety net for Jimmy G, somebody he can throw to at any time, and you know that George Kittle will get the job done. Okay, that's just the kind of tight end he is, and he is a monster, and he's gonna be an X factor in this game. So the big question: who's going to win this game? All right, and I feel like it's gonna be it's not gonna be that high scoring. All right. It's going to be, control the clock, and field position, really. Field position. Control the clock, control field position, and let your scores come when they come to you. All right? That's what I feel like this game is going to be. Because when you have two good defenses on each side, it's going to be hard to score. It's going to be hard to score. And like I said, if Kirk Cousins can do what he did last week, he didn't do anything spectacular. But he didn't turn over the ball. And when his team needed him, he made plays. All right? And if he does that this week, the Vikings will win. And I want the Vikings to win. And I'm telling you this. The Vikings, they're going to pull out a close one. I'm saying 24-21. The Vikings off a late field goal to go to the NFC Championship. That's what I think is going to win this game. I feel like Kirk Cousins, he has something to prove, and he has his team has his back. All right? His team has his back. And also, we have to remember, this 49ers team is really young. This is their first playoff game. They did all that in the regular season, but this is their first playoff game, all right? Stakes are different when you get here. So we're going to see how they perform. Jimmy G, he's been in playoff games, but he's never played in one. He's been there with Tom Brady, but he's never played in one. All right, so this is his first start in a playoff game. We're going to see how he plays. And, like I said, they're young on that other side, too. Those young guys, Frank Clark, Nick Bosa, they're young. They're very young. So that inexperience could take play in this game. All right, and so that's why I got the Vikings. The Vikings are going to win this game. They're going to upset the 49ers 24-21 off a late field goal. And, I really hope it happens because these 49ers fans be getting on my nerves, bruh. For real. Like, they really do. They really do test my nerves. And I really hate it. So, Vikings, if y'all can get this done, go get it done, all right? Go get it done. Kirk Cousins, go have you a day. Dalvin Cook, have you a day. All right, and so Vikings control time of possession, and y'all gonna win this game. Basically, y'all win this game. But that's it for the video. If you liked it, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications. Keep that night gang strong. Comment, subscribe, share with everybody you know. And I'll see you for another. So, peace.
This is for them shawties with them dollars. This is for them shawties that don't need a baller. And we gon' make it to the top, that's on my mama. Money machine counting all this guala. This